Welcome audience towards the Metaninza launch series where with me it will be Isagi itself will help us with the game analytics parts and the game how the team are going to play. So this first match on the BO5 will be between Yama Esports versus Isagi.
Yes. I'm so curious about this matchup again. Yama Esport versus C3 Meraki. Like, the C3 Meraki, one of good teams, and Yama Esport is one of a good team also. So, what do you feel about what they will ban Usu? Like, from your side of thinking?
Gatotkacha. The yesterday's ban, what I was looking for, the Gatotkacha have been banned for now, but it's totally thing is now. I think the another ban it will be 1-1 for sure because previously the same picks was going on. This is kind of like a loser bracket, but still this will be some of the interesting match where Yama Esports was actually banned 1-1 also, and I think here we can able to see the Uranus ban, but no Kalia ban. A crazy Tsunami Slam have been banned too.
Yeah, particularly they would uh, try to pick up and ban something that is like unexpected, or they would ban the meta heroes. Like there are like lots of open heroes that are kind of bit vital for the game, but yeah, let's just see what they ban and took out. So it would be very different, or it would be same meta they would ban. Oh, there goes the Matilda. There goes the Matilda from Yama Esport with Kato Kacha. And for C3 Miraki, their Kalia is banned. So they would either ban Lapu Lapu or Kadita also, because kind of they are in a both very difficult situation where they are considered as more vital giving a damage that would in a situation which conduct, and they would be a distress when they are picked in the like gameplay.
Yeah, but I think according to as a ban from the Yamaha Esports, I think they are actually planning to pick Farsa in a first preference for the mage, where she can actually zone out whole players for now. But Harith, an interesting gold laner ban. I think they are planning something crazy thing for now. There's only one ban is remaining from the side of the C3 Meraki, and after that, it will be the pick phase where everyone was waiting for.
Exactly. And for C3 Meraki, what would they pick? I'm excited about that. Are you excited? Let's see what they will pick out. The US is banned off, so they might have the situation of taking a Lapu Lapu Yama Esport. Come on, Wusu, what are you thinking? What they will pick out?
From the yesterday, I am looking only Fasa at the first or second preference, and for now, I'm also looking for that only. But if they change, if they pick something else, then it will be something crazy. For now, I think you Lancelot. What a crazy! They have already got the jungler for now, and I think there will be another true pick from the side of the C3 Meraki. They will try to take something more dangerous than Lancelot.
Yeah, define the rules, because Yama is for taking a Lancelot for a hyper pick early. Kind of bit the C3 Meraki can change output of the team heroes, and they would pick something that would affect the team Yama. Picking up the hyper early is kind of a mistake, don't you think? Like they would pick a counter early.
The counter will actually they are pick, pretty much good for now. I think it will be a crazy moment for the both the teams because now it will be the pick side for the Yama Esports where they need to find some counter for the current pick of C3 Miraki.
Absolutely. So C3 Meraki has taken Phobius and Kimi. Kimi will be going to mid lane, and like Phobius, he will be I think EXP or roam. I guess it just worked out with the roam also. But the thing is that Yama Esport they have the potential to pick something
Oh,
out. Oh, you see, they pick a glue and that Moscow might be very difficult in the late game because But for early mage, Luke not kind of work with the things, but he might at late game.
yeah, the early crazy peak for now. Glook, I think they are planning something good for the Glook for now. But looking at the Kimi, I think Kimi will go towards a mage lead, but it will be decided in the second picks of the C3 Meraki, which are actually coming. What? Okay, this demon is actually open, so pick that. They already picked that, and Farsa have been banned. A crazy because Yama Esports didn't pick any mage for now. They couldn't able to pick that Farsa.
Yes, exactly. That's what they were trying to make a strategy here. So maybe that's the thing. So right now, the Citra Meraki has also banned the Kadita, the mage. I thought they would ban something like the it's the sustain or the giving like hyper or like a mid lane. Like Zetian is open. Zetian, the new hero Zetian. It would be a very good pick if the team fix that. But also with that, they need a support of EXP, or they would need us. They would meet with the glue EXP, or they would get room.
Yeah, I think Gloog will be the EXP for now from the side of the Yama Esports, but the Irithel ban was actually a good ban for now. But the creature have been taken off from the side of the 3-3 Meraki, where they can actually take this demon at the starting phase. He can actually dominate in starting phase with his long range triple shots, and yeah, there will be the another pick from the side of the Yama Esports, and I think they will go for the mage. But currently, Kaditi have been banned too, and also Farsa. So I'm pretty much curious about the mage, which actually they're going to pick. This was actually a smart ban from the side of the C3 Meraki, where they didn't give a chance to the opponent team to pick up a good mage for now. But what their counter will be?
Yeah. For me particularly, there is no combo for C3 Meraki, but I think Yama Esport could go for a counter pick as a combo. But let's see what they will pick. A Susin and Lolita for a combo right there in their hands. So it might be good picks, or it might be a bad picks also, because sometimes Lolita's kind of bit work out, but the sustain the C3 Meraki has picked, and the poke of Kimi and Granger would be very vital in a way which was scope if he didn't earn up to like goal lead, it would be very difficult.
Yeah, but looking towards the side of the Yama Esports, they actually have the two roamer, the tanky gameplay. But what? Okay, they have the jumping ball too in their game. It will be the crazy from the C3 Meraki, but I will look for the Yama Esports where they can actually change the game because they have the Demon Mage, uh, which will be Zushin, and I think Zushin can actually dominate the game. How she actually use her abilities from a longer distance, where she can actually pick up the players from long distance to their teammates.
Yeah, yes, exactly. There's like a there's like a flexible cause kind of bit. The thing is that the Zusin can give a good vision for a team, and also the tank also it gives both a situation where Zusin can back up the team and support also well, but for a team C3 Meraki they're going out with that systems of taking out with that mage that Kimi. He will need a late game potential for that for a damage, but Zusin will maybe early harmful for them.
Yeah, the Havel game will be start now. It is the begin phase of the BO5 match number one, where both the teams are actually playing very coolly, calmly, and here was looking towards the gloop towards the same lane, X lane, but Zushin She's trying to take little bit of damage and some of the CC in the team hand. For now, little bit harassment from the side of the Zushin. And now both the team will play little bit safe. They also know this match is little bit important for now because they have to just get some of the point in their hands.
Exactly. And right now they're poking out the damage, so far so good, and they're maintaining a very well situation right there. But the Moscow is having a kind of a struggle here with the poking up the Rhapsody coming out from a Granger. It might be a first blood, but he escaped right there at the point. But EXP has been like gaping up. The glue is giving up his I guess, but the goal lead is going out for Granger right there. But right there, Glorita is trying to stop the Granger from getting first blood.
Yeah, the Granger. Actually, what I tell you about the Demon Granger. He is the dawn of the first round and the starting phase. But look, that Lancelot actually got that finisher move, and he actually take down one of them. Now it will be only the some of the interesting phases going here, but still, I think Lancelot will survive from there, and yeah, she will just go towards a secure area. Well, she will try to get a little bit of the turtle area. Ah, let's go. Moscow will take down that, but the
Yes.
fight have been taken off. Luke have been stuck on the enemy team, and yeah, they have just got that final kill. For now, Zushin, who is his ultimate, trying to give the harassment to his opponent team where she can actually take down that two players one more time. Luke and another crazy game from his side. The jumping ball need to just go and escape for the another round, another fight. For now, it will be steal. Oh, it will be end for the player. Yes, it was end for that Gluck. But Zushin is still harassing from the long range, which I actually like. And if I was that at that position, might I can do same. I think still, yeah, they are just going for the Lord. Turtle. Yep, they actually got the turtle. Axel, what do you think about the whole match where they got the higher advantage? Yeah, the match is also going on, as well as we was looking towards the whole scenario where the Zushin is actually tried to take little bit of the damage towards their team, and she actually grabbed the players and take to her team base, and where she managed to get that team fight in a success mode. For now, I think it was a crazy game, but the kills are actually very high. So here, 4 kills for. Let's see what will be the happen. But Yama Esports little bit in advantage where they have the Jushin. Actually, this peak might help them to get that victory. What is tell Sagi? Still, the game is on. The fight is going on. Whether between the both the players, I think. Yeah, little bit of the pick will be that interesting, but Zushin still that harassment is on, and here Lancelot will go to try to take that grab, and this one is so interesting. Luke was trying to give some harassment towards that, but the Kimi will give the damage towards Yama Esports, but Moscow he can actually come towards that and give that interesting fight for now. The players are at mid lane and trying to just play a safe game. The Lord number 2 is going to spawn. Turtle number 2 is actually going to spawn, where both the team have to play safe for now. I think still Moscow will actually give a little bit of damage, but he need to go towards the base and get a little bit of the healings and control the whole game. But for now, the turtle actually at the base and whole team. C3 Meraki have that position, have that vision towards the turtle, and I think they will take down. But still, a crazy pick on them. Ah, They can be taken down. Teammates trying to get that kill, but no. This was a jumping ball. He get that kill as well as a turret too, and a great vision for now. Let's see what's the next plan from their side. Sagi, the fight was going on, and what do you think now? Which team have that advantage?
I mean, the goal lead is going up for a team Meraki here, right there. But Team Yama is kind of be struggling right there. I think because of the team composition, I guess. But the lacking of the Moscow, that that tells that he's not earning gold well. But for now, they might have a chance in the mid lane. They're taking for situations, and I did respect the coordination going out for a right team right there. They are going out very well.
Yeah, T3 Meraki, they are actually going out very well, but look that Mage, she's actually trying to take one of the fight. If she able to take one more player in his skill, I think she can actually take that player into base, but the player get a chance to just retreat. For now, they're just taking up the fight with the Lancelot, but they are not pushing towards the mid, and I think it will be end for them. The mid actually they receive that heroes as well as they will receive this whole gameplay. But Glook, this was a crazy sight from the side of the Glook. It now Yama Esports a little bit in the problematic situation for now.
Exactly. Like there might be a game changing although that Zenny is out. Zenny is out for a time being, and yeah, Granger is going out for look at the goal lead, going out for a team here. Meraki 22 goal lead, and like there are 19th goal lead for Yama Esport, but the turtle is up, so the rundown would be there. If they're able to take up a wipe out, there might be a slight chance they will surely push turret. And oh, the Lord has spawned. The turtle is out for them. They miss out, but right there is a hint of HP.
Yeah, the HP was too down, but this vision, this damage will take that player. But still, he is going to go towards a spawning area where now the advantage is still in the hands of the C3 Meraki, and they are taking up the purple buff of the opponent team. I think it is a crazy advantage for now. And yep, Gloop will one more time trying to spot one of them and already did it. And this is a crazy going for that clear. Yes, as well as the creature have been taken down, but Gloop is trying to take his position, but still is taken down for now. One more crazy pick at this game. Lancelot also trying his best to take one of the players, but Moscow, look that damage, look that crazy basic spam.
Yes, and right there, the Lord is up to Team Yama now. Kind of bit position where a Team Meraki would have picked up because the Hyper is out, and yeah, Granger is poking out, so so it might be not good for Granger to coming in, and the team is it's the right time to engage, and they are retreating. Oh,
I think it is a great decision to retreat because their vision is to take up the Lord, and they actually receive the Lord. Yamaesports, a great decision for now. But looking to C3 Meraki, they was at the higher up advantage where they was actually taking up the very crazy fights in their benefits according to the replay, but still they lose the Lord, and I think the fight in the favor of Yama Esports.
like let's see out the item right there. So the item would be like they're spacing out with the time also, because kind of bit the time is there 10 minutes left, and they are on the rush. The team Yama is on the rush. They were not very good at the early, but no, now they got now they get the Lord, and they've been spacing out for the team right there.
It was the game from the side of the Moscow where Moscow get that level, get his every attacks in a crazy rotation where he can actually give the damage. So I think because of that they are actually going for the crazy match. They get that Lord for now, but still they will actually go to the top lane and try to little bit pushing their minions.
Yes, yes, absolutely. That's one of the thing, but mm, it tells that they might have a very difficult situation. Yama, let's see, Yama could engage very well in this mid lane, and they're pushing out the main turrets to get more spacious. Oh no,
Yeah, the most patient fight, but they have is the bad position for now. The critical situation for the Yamaha Esports. They have three players on the lane where they can actually take up the fight. Lancelot they are trying her best to take this fight in the hand, and Moscow a good decision from him. He uses ability, uses ultimate. He didn't go towards it, but he will get killed in this fight. But still, that Kimi will give that crazy damage.
yeah, forcing him to get out. Look at that the damage, magic damage coming up. Right? I mean, he has taken the glowing one. It would be make it work out for sustain heroes for a thing that they pick a Lolitas and blue. It might be working because they are the same. They are same. The only thing is that they have Moscow with a speed attack and that Lancelot who could dash out well. The team Yama. And for the team Meraki, they had put Grangers and like Kimi also work out.
Yeah, but for now, Lord is another way. Like it's a second Lord where teams are just taking up the position towards the Lord, and soon we will able to see that fight for the Lord. And yes, it has started from the Lancelot. Try to poke one of the players, and it was a crazy poke for now. Zushin is using her ability to capture that, but look that Luke actually. He is helping their teammate, but still he have to remove from there because he know if he go towards the turret then it will be end for him. The jumping ball also escape and Granger. Okay, still they can make it actually, but Lord they need to try get one of the still I think.
Yeah, they caught in the rush hour, like picking up the kills. So it might be a mess for Team Yama to get in the Lord. But let's see if they're able to get the Lord, because Hyper is kind of bit uh, late right now, but he's there at the situation where his HP is low. But oh,
That's
he
good.
still got Lord.
Yes, see the fight where they are actually taking up the fight with those both players was farming and Moscow was also a little bit of farming. They are just trying to capture one of them. Moscow is using this ability at a very high chance and basic spam. But Kimi will give the counter damage towards the opponent team. And I think C3 Meraki saving a team and getting the second Lord. This will be a crazy game from the side of them where they was actually losing the fight in between that, but currently they are just making their decisions back and making their game style in a lane.
Hmm. I mean, the mistake was there because the team was not that like prepared for engage, and they did engage forcefully. But so Team Yama was making a mistake right there. But for now, the team Meraki is pushing the lane. The turret has been out, and they might go inside. There's slight chance. Oh,
Ooh, wow, that's a crazy game from the side of this Yamaesports. They actually get into the end situation where Lord is actually trying to take up the base, but now Moscow is trying to use his basic abilities in high power, but still Yamaesports managed to defend the base, and C3 Meraki will go and get a little bit of their game in their hands. Ah, Lancelot.
yeah.
Ooh, crazy.
The answer is that yeah. Yes, Wusu.
Yeah, that was a crazy fight initiate from the side of the Lancelot, but I was looking like Lancelot might clear that kill. that kill of the creature, but still both the teams have managed to retreat for this fight, and a nice decision, I think.
A good move out by Damien. he just like move out from the lanes, dash and ulti in a time like in a very time, like he just not cautious in that moment. And yeah, it was a quick dash, it was a quick mobility, he moved out, it was good gameplay. And right there he escaped. Probably the team was not there also, but it might be difficult for him, but he escaped very well.
Yep, he has escaped the whole game for now also, and looking towards a point where 19 in the hands of C3 Meraki, and looking towards the gold. Actually, they have 6k or difference between the gold too. C3 Meraki is in the advantage in the lower bracket. I think this match they can actually pull up in their hands, but there are still 4 matches are remaining. But before that, this match will decide who can dominate the whole game for now. But here, Zushan is in little bit critical position, but still she managed to get towards a purple buff.
I mean, yeah, Yama is having a hard time pressure for now because they are out of a turret right now. The two turrets has been like the other bottom is at low, and the top is right there. But still, they need to manage that defense also. If they don't get the defense with the Lord also, it will be a game in for Team Yama.
Yeah, where Yama Esports actually lose their maximum vision. They actually have the 10% vision of the whole map, and here the rolling and the ruling one is C3 Meraki with the 90% map vision. For now, they will just try to take down the Lord, but Moscow was a little bit like using basic attack and Lord just giving some damage and trying to distract enemies, and a good
Yeah.
opportunity for Yama Esports because both the team are at another position for now, and Yama Esports they have that center position. And let's go, Lancelot. For now, the fight has been initiated where actually they can take down the Glook, and Glook is at a very low HP for now.
Out.
Moscow will spam his ability. A crazy fight between that, and I think C3 Meraki need to do this, need to go towards the base, and retreat is a good decision for now, but still they can try to steal the Lord.
Absolutely, both have a complex right there, but the complexities of a team Yama gain well at picking up that Probius out of their hand. Like Probius was outreaching without a team, so it was a very difficult situation where team Meraki was caught up, and yeah, they had taken down Probius from the game, and he would be back in some time, but you know that the time will be a very like it will be like no sustain. Only Lolita will give you a sustain. It will be difficult, but it, oh,
Okay, the fight is still ongoing where both the team actually was going to take fight, but for now, a good decision from side of the Yama Esport to retreat and clear up the minion, and after that, the Lord is marching from the bottom side where he can give little bit of time to Yama Esports to just try to take down one of the turrets at the at the top side and at the center side.
I mean the team Yama has answered out very well. Like they don't want to give up. They don't want to get their lose this time because they want to put it strong way. They are really complexing right now, and that the lens is doing very well. Major problem for pressure for team Merakis and Moscow giving a damage backhand. Yeah, it is working out very well. The Lord is in, so they might be get a victory or they might not. It might be a difficult for like the team is not out. They are defending still.
Yeah, the fight is still on the push where both the team are trying to take, and one of the team is trying to defend the base. C3 Meraki, a good defense from her side, but it will be end scenario for them or not. Did Lancelot try to use his ability to take down one of them? And I think Moscow will do the same scenario in this between. How instantly is melting whole team one more
Maybe this is the
time.
set.
A crazy game from
Yes.
the side of him, and I think they will take down easy win in their hand. Yama Esports, a crazy comeback where they was actually losing in start and losing in between, but they did that comeback, and now it is a victory for them.
Yeah, agree. Comeback, and yeah, rationally they have pick up a very good heroes for a late game potential. The late game potential at the Moscow is very dangerous because you know that Granger has no speed of but poke damage, but that poke damage will not give a advantage for a team fight or that will initiate a good battle for like the Moscow was melting down all the sustains and yeah with that lens they were dashing out and giving a damage a full damage and
Yeah,
right the position of the team they make was very well because at the first early they were like losing a bit of goal and losing a bit of strategy but at the end time they did very well and they got the potential they put their complex and yeah they won.
yeah, they won the match and won the BO1, BO5 game number one. So, guys, we will meet you after the few minutes. Till that, stay watching, stay tuned. Thank you. Let's begin, guys, towards the second match of BO5 between Yama Esports versus a crazy game with the whole
Exactly.
scenario. And Isagi, what is your thinking behind the whole game for now?
Yeah, the overtime situation got for Yama Esport, and yeah, they won the match with the first round. And the second match is here, so this time, if they're gonna win or if they got like the C3 Meraki will come back with a 1-0 draw. Let's see about the Wusu. Are you excited about this match?
Yep, yep. I think for now they are just planning to ban what? Okay, this is some kind of the crazy scenario is going on. Ah, Isagi, the bans are little bit crazy for now. Saki, I think still we will begin the whole scenario for that, but it will be the towards a ban phase where what Zini is actually going to ban for now. I think he need to finalize something crazy. Ah, Phobias, a crazy ban. Yup, they are just going to a very great match with the whole scenario, but still there are few bans are remaining. There are two more bans, and after that, I think it will be the pick phase for the both the team. But CC have been banned, a crazy ban. At Explain, they actually banned them, and according to the whole game, they have that crazy damage have been taken down for now, and I think still it will be the deciding ban from the side of the experience. Yep, Moscow, a great ban. Moscow in the previous match from the side of the Yamaesports, where actually they was playing very well, executing their plans and the game very well for now. But it's been a game, but still they have banned a Moscow, C3 Meraki, a good decision to ban Moscow. They taken down that crazy attack, but still it is a last ban for first phase.
Yes, I'm back. And here goes Moscow and Phobias out from C3 Meraki. And at the other side, you can see that the Yama Esport has banned Kalias and CC and Matilda. Do you think like this methods, this page note contains these heroes, and these heroes should be banned uh, for initial like there would be an initial problem for the team. So like they would be in the meta and they are giving assistant, they give a buff and they give a damage. So the patch node in this patch node they should be banned.
Yup, the I am expensive actually picked the one of the expensive hero in the whole game for now, a crazy pick from his side. But let's see what Zenny and Super IM is going to ban for now. I think Zenny will go with a crazy mage pick for this. But what do you think about whole game for now, Isagi?
My expectation is that they would pick Kadita or a Zetian at their hand because these two would be a lethal,
Hmm.
like combo damage,
Oh,
giving a good, like a good support for the team.
Uranus have been picking from the side of the Zenny, and it will be Baxia from the side of the Super IM. And I think a crazy picks for now. There will be still two more bans from the each side is remaining. For now, the crazy pick is Lancelot, where Yama Esports is actually going to plan, and the Gatotkacha Crank actually decide to pick a Gatotkacha, a crazy move there. Till Ruby, oh, a mythic ban, Ruby. It was actually a crazy ban. The Ruby ban was required there. If anyone of the team take the Ruby, then it was a dead end scenario. But still, I think it will be. Oh, carry! Wow, I mean a ban actually the carry a crazy ban. I mean Draco actually got that Herod ban. Nice decision. A last ban from the side of the C3 Meraki, where Nox is actually going for the witch ban. I think it will be go towards a kind of mage ban because they need to ban a mage for now because they didn't pick Yamaesports. They are actually forced to pick the mage. If they ban Farsa, it will be the great opportunity because Farsa have that long range damage and she actually can dominate with his ultimate for now. And crazy, it was a 1-1. Ooh, the last man changed everything. 1-1. The goal laner, the specific player, is have been banned from this game, and still we are actually looking towards a creature at the goal lane from the side of the Yama Esports. The switch is happened. Irithel. No, Irithel. But they should go with the Irithel, but still, let's see. The game is on the cook scenario for now. First game, I think Yama Esports win, but the second game is C3 Meraki need to do that comeback for now. Nathan, a great pick. Nathan, okay, at the gold laner for now, and I think Uranus will be at the roaming area with Nathan. And here, a last pick, a crazy pick. Nox will go with the mage, but which mage? It will be some kind of Fasan or Kadita. A great pick. Kadita is a great damage giver. Extreme level of damage from her side will be coming towards a game where let's see the last band from the side of the last pick is now on the lane. Let's see. It will be Nana. No, I think it's a bait. They will not go for the Nana for now. They have to be something very. Oh, they actually get that Nana. They have the dolls in their hand, which actually give a immobilize gameplay from her side. I it's actually a crazy pick for now, and I
Mhm,
think
exactly, Wusu. What's up? It's me, Jeff now.
Jeff, I was waiting for someone like to join and help me out with this. Thank you for being here with helping out the whole scenario. But let's see, what do you think, Jeff, about the crazy picks for now?
The draft, I've been watching it for quite a little time for now, but the Ruby band coming in from C, I mean, like from Yama Esports. That's a good thing, because the Ruby on the gold lane will be a menace in this I mean, like in this pick in the lineup. But anyways, we can see Nox going in for the Khaditsa. I am expensive going for the signature YSS, and Damia going for Nathan is quite new here. But since C3 Meraki, they are lacking a few magic damage dealers, so it is worth it here. But we can see my favorite EXP lane, Lapu Lapu, being in the side of Team Yama Esports, as well as Imperial going for the Grandeur this time.
Yeah, they are actually going for the Granger Imperial, a great pick for now. I think Granger at the initial game, he's a crazy damage giver at the gold lane. For now, both the teams are actually taking up the buffs. The jungle is going very cool, but a Kaditi was that interesting pick for because Kaditi have that damage and have that game, and I think Nox will take that whole scenario in their
Mm, you
hands.
know, the fun thing I just realized is that Team Yama Esports, they have gone for the Nana here. So we are seeing something really new, a epical draft, but they might cook up something here. What do you think about it, Wusu?
I think it's a game number two, so they are just planning to play this with some interesting and fun factor. But let's see what impact will be come from the side of the Nana because at the mage lane Nana it's very rare for me to.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But as we can see, like both the teams are playing really safe, as well as for the comeback on the previous match coming in from Yama Esports. That was unexpected, but that happened, So that can happen for C3 Meraki as well. They need to keep their heads up. But for now, we can see the draft, a really tanky draft coming in for the side of team C3 Meraki, as well as for the meltdown coming in from the Kadita there.
Yeah, the meltdown and the game is coming from the side of that. But for now, Granger at that position. In, let's see what whole scenario will come towards.
Exactly. For now, we can see Grandeur still dominating the lane, having his flicker, and the turtle fight coming in.
Yeah, the turtle fight is coming in towards the bottom side where they are actually slaying that turtle. A crazy slame from the side of the team. I am expensive. He got the turtle, but he got slain. That was good trade from side of that. But what Nana have been taken down too. I think this is actually going to be very well from the side of the Genie where that gold laner is giving the damage. Nathan, a great pick, but damage is also coming from his side.
Exactly. Nathan is not quite a usual pick, but it is a really flexible pick coming in, as well as for the I am expensive going in, snatching that turtle out of ASAP Kyle there. That is a good thing coming in for the side of Team C3 Meraki as they are dominating once again in the early fights here.
Yeah, the domination have been started with the gold is still at a closer range, but not that much different. They can actually cover up in few of the fights or few of the minions, but still looking towards
Yes.
the whole teams. Both the teams are taking up a crazy position. Super I am trying to hold that grass area, but still force him to just go back from our grass.
Yes, yes. The rolling shield coming in for the super aim here, but the bot lane fight still going on.
Yeah, the fight is taken down where oh the crazy game is going on. Super IM is still going for the shield and I think Crank.
Crank sure is giving out the wish. I mean, like the follow up for the 2-on-2 fight, just in case if it happens here. But the Nana using her second skill to give out the vision, the second turtle spawning in 12 seconds there. And we can see a slight mistake that happened from our Uranus there. But look at that, a kill coming in from Iron Expensive on Nana there.
Yeah, I'm expensive. It's playing like an expensive gameplay where this DT will try to take that, but still the healings will become from the side of the team. But Lancelot actually did their best. In the previous round, Lancelot was actually playing best, but for now, a great pick in between the whole fight, whole scenario. It's actually a edge now. It's like 4-3, but still it can be 4-5 or it can be 5-3.
Exactly, with just a little 1K goal lead coming in for the side of a team Meraki's here. Super M giving out that really good zone out as well as for the vision and Nox coming, the rotation coming in towards the top lane. It can be a really good fight coming in, but we can never tell anything as ASAP Kyle is cooking up on his brute. I would like calling it the brute build because of the semi things, coming in. But as we can see, Super M using that rolling shield coming in, catching Crank here.
Yeah, catching the crank, but the game is still going on. Look, that Zinni is trying to take one of the player. That demon is actually unbeatable demon, looking towards the whole game from the side of the Zinni,
Ooh.
where what Nox actually got the crazy game. And look at that, nothing actually, he's actually trying to take that Jared in between the fight. A crazy
Yep,
fight,
yep, exactly.
but still a crazy game is going from the side of C3 Meraki, but they do not want to lose this game because it's a second match. If they lose, then they have to win two matches simultaneously to get that near towards the victory. For now, both the teams are holding the edges, and here they just lose one of the player for now. And Nadal at a great position. Oh, trying to take that kill. It was in his hand, but still it will be end for the Nana and Lancelot. Was the crazy game. Okay.
Let's keep all the fight aside. The thing I saw before Baksha went in to die there, it was like he was revving up his engine to just go and crash into the enemy. But later on, I just saw him die. But that was the funny part of the life. But anyways, the fight that happened, we can see three of the members going down for the side of team Yama Esports here. The trades are not looking good as the goal lead is going for a huge margin here, almost a 5K goal lead here. And in my opinion, ASAP Kyle, he should have gone for a not for a tanky, but instead of a tanky, he should have gone for a little aggressive fight here and gone for the back lines as they have a Yushin Shin and the fight emerges here.
Yeah, they have that shield where they are just taking up the fight, but that Gatot Kacha, look at that crank. He's actually using his ultimate, but will get that little bit waste, I think. But for now, just clearing up the minions, a good decision. But I think here Sidri Meraki is little bit in advantage, but as well as Yamaesports, they need to do that comeback. But look that Zinni, he's actually trying to take a little bit of the farm and trying to stole everything.
Those are the little micros which helps the team to win in team fights, since even the slightest goal can make your team go in a huge advantage there, as we can see already, but the goal lead is already huge. Look at that Lancelot dealing no damage to Yushin Shin. That was like quite unexpected there.
Yeah, that was a crazy thing is going on where looking towards a Nana, I think they should pick some other mage for now. But this match is not in their favor, I guess, because for now they are just getting that dominating scenario. They didn't ban that crazy healing roamer, but still this fight is just see that Uranus. He's actually harassing the whole team, where Zinni is holding towards the mid area, but here we are looking at the IMM where he is
Exactly.
actually trying to take whole game.
Ooh, the kill coming in on the Nana from the Kadita. The burst coming in from Kadita is the main problem here. That's why most of the matches, even in rank, even in tournament, even in scrims, everywhere I go, I see Kadita being banned this time. This is the reason why she can go towards the backline. She can melt it. Not melt it, she can burst down the squishies really easy on. And because of that, they won't, I mean, like the team which got which got bursted down, they won't have any damage dealers. So that's quite of a good trade having a Kadita on your side.
Yeah, that is actually good scenario, but for now, both the Kadita is actually at a good range where she can take down one-on-one players. Nox is playing very well, but at this moment, little bit uh, Yama Esports need to do that comeback and little bit gameplay should be increased from their side where
Yes,
uh,
yes.
yeah, for this team, C3 Meraki Yesterday they was playing good, but for now they're at the loser bracket. So this time they have to win the match. Good is not required. They require the best gameplay.
Exactly, they require the best gameplay if they want to take revenge against IG and for the loser for making them go to the losers bracket here. But anyways, let's ignore the fact that they went down because of IG and they are going back for the revenge most probably. But they need to win this for sure. But the Lord marching down to the bot lane. The lanes are not being synced properly here.
Yeah, the fight is also taken up between the two teams where the Jenny is trying to take up the fight. Okay, Canada is a good scenario. It's going inside directly where Nathan from the heights and trying to melt one of the players, and actually they are getting melted. But look at Lancelot trying to escape whole game, but she have been chasing by the Zenny, and Zenny will try to take that player, try to take that Lancelot. But
The
for
fact that
now,
Oguku called
yeah,
Lancelot a she, that was the funny part. Then I'm gonna lie, instead of the team fight, that was the most interesting part to be here.
yeah, that was actually the crazy thing is going on. But where we are looking towards this is actually the end phase. But still, this chasing
Look
is
at
going
that!
on. What
Why?
a great decision actually looking towards this fight. I think he is deciding way to just chasing the Lancelot because they can dominate towards the top side, but now both the teams are at the good position and the minions are marching from the mid to top side where the
Look
chasing
at
is
the
still
chase
going
going
on.
on here. Oh,
Oh
Wormstar
my
working
god,
onto the dragon.
the crazy fact that Lancelot is trying to still come towards the base, but no. Then he want to chase with a 1 HP, but still now I think this he stopped chasing and now he will go towards the main base and trying to take a little bit of the fight. Because he know this is the end of the game. Now they have to take this and they are actually going for the final turret and they got it. And this game is victory for them and here. Yeah, actually, this game was pretty much crazy and fun. We are looking for the Yama Esports. They have that Nana, but still the Nana output was not required. They have to take some other mage. But looking towards the whole game and scenario, I think here the bit of trolling from the side of Team C3 Meraki, that was actually the good game from their side. But still, guys, this was a crazy game. This was a crazy moment of the second match from here. We will meet you in few minutes. Just stay watching. Thank you.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the banger. Yep, it's Metaninja tournament, and today we are going to host. Not host. It's actually I'm the caster today. After a long time, I'm back into the scene, and today is the lower bracket finals between Team Yama Esports versus Team C3 Meraki. A lot of names of this team. I mean, I've been hearing everywhere. I've been hearing this name C3 Meraki, C3 Meraki. Wherever I'm going, these guys are playing in the playoffs, in the lower bracket finals, in the upper bracket finals, or grand finale. Right now, gonna cast their first match and gonna see how they gonna make it to the finals because this is you can say after this match we have our match points set because Yama is right now having the score 1 and as well as you can say team C3 Meraki is also having the score 1 is 1-1 going on, and whoever wins will be having the match point in the next game because it's a BO5 series. So let's see. By the way, in the casting deck, it's your boy STZ, and with me joining one of our new talent in our casting scene, which you have already heard him a lot in this tournament. But this is my first time being the co-caster. I mean, sharing the caster desk with him. So hello, Zeph. How are you?
Hello, hello, STZ. I am all doing good. What about you?
I'm doing good as well. But now let's see. The draft is on, and we can see the Ishan Chin. I've been hearing a lot about the Ishan Chin in the previous match from Wusu and you. So that's the reason
Yeah, definitely.
Meraki is right now going for the Ishan Chin ban, whereas the side of Yama Esports will be going for Bakshia and Uranus. We all know that Bakshia is in the meta right now with Flex. You can say he's a pure Flex. He can go to the EXP, he can go to the roam, he can go to the jungle as well. So this is
Hmm.
which we
Yep,
say
definitely.
pure Flex. And Uranus, the god of region, I call him. I mean, he's like he can stands in front of you and you can just hit him how much you can, and he will be getting reason.
Definitely, definitely. That's the power of a Uranus here, but the combo of bands coming in towards the Bakshi as well as the Uranus, you can see the anti-heal as well as the healers coming in, but we can see on the C3 Miraki side, they have banned their junglers comfort, the Yushin Shin, they don't want to give it to the Yama Esports, as well as for that, we can see a Moscow of the split pushing king coming in for the ban list here.
Yeah, the ban is here is you can say pretty good bans coming out from that side. I can say Yama Esports going from 3 EXP, or you can say a tanky EXP roamers, whatever you want to say. Gatot Kacha, maybe a respect band towards Super Aim, you can say that. And Uranus, Bakshia is also a potential pick of Super Aim. He loves to
Mhm.
play Bakshia. But
Yeah.
talking about the Ishan Shin, it's you can say that it's a rationalized pick from both these sides. Is the only double S tier right now in the jungle, and they can easily make their way with it. So that's why he is in the drop list. But now we're gonna see the skin buff hero, the hero who got the skin after 3 years. That is a Phobius into the ban list as well. Moscow. If you have seen today's match in MSC, the Moscow was a great problem from Team Spirits against Onyx P8. So maybe that's the reason Moscow is getting out now. It's like maybe you can say a respect ban towards Yama, but we're gonna see a Kalea pick, a potential pick coming out from Yama Esports. What's your thought on C3 Meraki picks?
The C3 Meraki, man. Those bands, the Moskov, that's a thing to be most annoyed, wherever Moskov there is, it's always the hassle to be clearing your lanes and not being in the team fights, while Moskov can be clearing the lanes as well as being in the team fights at any time. But we can see a 4 years, man, the disruptor of Blinks coming in, as well as for the Kalia being picked off for the Yama Esports, the Tsunami Slam is going to be really annoying to be dealing off the pick off already being picked off. But what would be the counter pick coming in for C3 Meraki here?
I think counter pick will be a Badang or something else, but no, they are going with the CC into the EXP as well as a Versa priorities pick, you can say, from the side of C3 Meraki, leaving that Kimi into the mid because it's totally open right now. So maybe we're gonna see a Kimi pick coming from Yama Esports, or they can go with some jungle pick as well. A Fedrin would be a potential pick because right now I don't feel like C3 Meraki will come with carry pick. So a Fedrin can works great here. Kalea can gives that little bit of heal as well as the CC, and Fedrin will work great with that little bit of heal from the second skill of Kalea. That is a tsunami waves. So, but still, we're gonna see another water type hero, not a Pokemon. It's a Kadita into the side of Yama Esports, into the mid. That's good. I mean, you know what?
Oh,
I feel like Farsa is a stationary hero. She can, when
yeah,
she ult, she's standing there like, I mean, you can say like that torch lady of America.
because
Yeah, I don't want to say the full name, but so she can go and bust her out easily at that point with the alt. So maybe that's the reason went for the Kadita. But Hayabusa with this meta, not sure about it because a lot of you can say counter picks can be opt. No, they're going with the Harith into the goal. C3 Meraki planning for something good. Banning that Esmeralda
definitely.
out from the map with the CC being in the EXP is a good choice. What do you have thought on a counter onto that CC? Who will come up? Lapu Lapu is open. Yuzong is open. Do you think that Bust EXP can come up or some tanky ones?
It should probably be a Lapu or a Yuzong here since CC can counter most of the tanky EXP inners there. But as we can see, a C3 Meraki did a really smart move there, picking had it already and banning Esmeralda later on so that she won't be sealing off the shields there. But as well as for that, we can see the Yama Esports going for the Kadita, man. The Kadita is always the perfect pick, especially with the Petrify coming in. She can go towards the backline and hunt down anyone there. What are your thoughts, HTC, on the complete bans here?
I'll say the bans are good. You know, Hayabusa is a mobility type jungler assassin, so he can easily get countered by the Fedrin. So the ban that Fedrin is a good choice, as well as the Lancelot is right now a broken meta hero. I mean, not the double S tier, but still a single S tier because he is right now having a lot of bust. And you know that old Lancelot build of having the brute force into the third item, the Trinity Compass with the brute force, is right now
Oh
into
yeah,
the action.
that's
So
still
maybe
going on now.
Lancelot can be a yeah Lancelot can be a, I mean, potential pick, so they just banned it out. But from the side of C3 Meraki, if you're banning the Esmeralda, it's good. You know what I call Esmeralda? I call her baby diaper because she absorbs a lot of damage. So I just call her the baby diaper. So baby
And
diaper should be taken out. I mean, I will insist it, and that's a good choice. About the 1-1 ban, it's kind of, I mean, you can say 50-50 because a lot of MMs are open right now. Irithel can come up, Granger can come up at this moment. As I was
look at
speaking of the
that.
Devil just got appeared. It's a Granger from the side of YAMA Esports, whereas the Hilda will be onto the Roam. That's not to the Roam, not first to the EXP, you can say a damage EXP. They banned the Esma, they got the Hilda. They banned the
Yep.
Pedrin Lancelot, they got the Akai there. So I feel like Yama is having a good draft here, whereas C3 Meraki last pick is coming up. It will be a Rome. What could it be? A Matilda? Because Akai is there. Utility jungler is great with the support.
They definitely need a more sustained hero than Akai here because Akai can not only sustain, because they need another sustainer there. But we can see Yama Esports completing a draft with the Hilda to counter the CC here for the rotation gap. As well as for that, we can see a Grandeur coming here banning a 1-1 man. When you have had it, you don't need to worry about the 1-1 here. But the Grandeur, the high damage coming in from the Grandeur will be the most annoying part, especially with the Hayabusa coming in. The backlines will be. Oh, wait, I just missed something. We can see the Khadita as well being there, The Khadita, the Hayabusa, the Grandeur, they have the really high burst heroes coming in, especially for
Yeah.
that Hilda as well. She can go for the back lines. But look at that Ash TZ. As soon as you said a Matilda, they managed to pick it. They didn't manage to pick it, they instantly locked it.
I mean, it's a good pick. If you see a utility jungler like Akai can have some help from the Matilda's gliding
Exactly.
wind. So it's
Yep.
actually a nice pick from C3 Meraki, I can say. But the hill, about the heal, I don't feel like Matilda can heal a lot like Florin or Angela. But Angela with the Akai, never seen that thing. Florin with the Akai, it's a thing because she can heal the whole team. But it's okay.
Yeah.
Meta is going a little bit tilted towards that Matilda, so they preferred it. But right now, going into the game number 3 of this BO5 lower bracket finals between Team Yama Esports versus Team C3 Meraki. My first match at Metaninza. I mean, casting, obviously. So let's see who's gonna win this match. Yama Esports or 3-3 Meraki viewers. If you want to say your guess, you can say it. I'm reading the comments right now. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Share the stream to your friends because they should know that this banger is going on right now at the Meta Ninja YouTube channel, as well as you can help us by commenting down your thoughts on the team who gonna win and like the stream as well because your support, your moral, just boosting our everything energy as well. But right now, Zev, before going into the lad of dawn, one word answer I want to hear from you. Whom do you
Yes.
think gonna take on the game number three?
By the looks of the draft, I think that Yama Esports they definitely got the upper hand this time. But Ash TZ, what are your votes? I want to know that as well here.
You know what? This is a new lineup of Yama Esports, so I don't know this lineup a lot. I mean, I know the players, Crank and all. I know these players. They are Fusion Prime players, but this lineup is kind of new for me. And C3 Meraki, my team just played with them in this tournament. I mean, I was not the part in the team, and they managed to defeat them easily. I was watching that match from Discord, and they are quite good. And then I went to I went to somewhere to as a guest caster. I saw their C3 Meraki playing in the lower bracket finals. I saw them winning again from S Esports. And then I heard about them in the Ryuga, but in the Ryuga there was a 3-0 defeat from Vikiki. So maybe I've been seeing them ups and downs everywhere. So I can't particularly guess who gonna take on the game, but I can say that draft wise, it's kind of a hefty from the side of Yama Esports. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Land of Dawn for game number 3 in the lower bracket finals BO5 series between Team C3 Meraki. Already heavy spins coming up. We'll be getting a first blood onto the Kalea. A great start from the side of C3 Meraki.
Definitely that heavy spins coming in. That was a really early fight coming in. We did not even complete our welcoming for everyone here. But look at that, a turtle already being spawned up. We can see a turtle fight. The positioning for the turtle fight coming in. Ash TZ, what do you think? Who is going to be taking the first turtle here?
I feel like it's C3 Meraki. The retreat label is good right now of that Akai, obviously, and he is going for it. But before that, he will be getting that slam coming from the Hilda. Feather Airstrike comes up as well. Retreat battle winning by Hayabusa. Yama Esports make it their way onto the turtle, but right now, coming back with that river control. Can they manage to take this blue buff? Because still, the retreat is not there on Akai as well as on Hayabusa. But before that, we can see Kadita going on. Heavy spin coming up as well. And it will be the Kadita being taken down easily by C3 Meraki. And it's showing that Hayabusa is not gonna take this blue buff. But Tsunami, oh no, Tsunami, before that, can get the blue buff easily. We're going back as well.
A fun thing about C3 Merakis here, they have a really sustained hero. So Hayabusa in the early fights, he can't do much of the damage here as C3 Meraki going for that Akai, especially for that super aims healing coming in. That will be a really annoying thing to be here facing off, and because of that, we can see Akai going in and stealing off. And the one level ahead will be a really, oh no, that's not a one level ahead, that's an equal level, but still we can see Akai leading a little bit ahead with a little edge, but because of the turtle EXP coming in, Hayabusa can still manage to come up there. But we can see not equal goals coming in as well. The invade might be coming in. Ash TZ here.
MLS Metaninza Lawn Series lower bracket finals. One team will be getting that ticket onto the grand finale. Who it will be? That's the biggest question. But right now, looking at the game, it's been quite, simple, you can say, because C3 Meraki is trying their best. They got two kills from the beginning. Even though they lost the turtle, the trade on the hand of Team Yama Esports, but they managed to take the 2 kills. That's what I'm saying. Even they managed to take the blue buff away from Hayabusa. Hayabusa without a blue buff. Are you insane? We can't even think about it. But right now, he is playing without a blue buff. And before that, a little bit of mid gank is coming on. Gliding Wind just took that Panda's wet easily onto the way. But right now, claiming the kill onto the Forza. The Hayabusa Ogi Shadow kill will be used. And the Forza will be get down. CC coming up, joining the team fight. But nice call from Yama. They managed to retreat back. Okay, before that, we can see Tsunami Slam is coming up. They captured the Panda. Panda is going with a Beyblading of heavy spins. But before that, boss coming from the Kadita as well as Hilda going on with the power of wilderness. Can he manage to execute? No. Harris comes up with his Diamond Force right now, giving a lot of damage from the backline. Koro dashes is coming up. Vision as well. Feather Airstrike will be adding a lot of energy to take down the Kalea as well as they will be claiming the turtle at this point. Oh, no. Retreat comes up. Okay, they got the turtle. Slaver of HP. Mathilda managed to go back as well as Hilda. She will getting a little bit of region and chasing the way for that Hilda. Doesn't manage to get the kill at the point. Harith, Wildcat entry was literally noted down because he was the one busting down the 3 members of Yama.
Yes, that's exactly what happened there. And it was a really amazing fight coming in, a really long-lasting fight as well. And they had it coming in out of nowhere, going in, securing the kill. And we can see a fight coming in where the Grandeur will be taken out by the Nox Feather Airstrike there. as Matilda giving out the little vision, but where the fight came up there, we can see Zenny using the sliding, I mean, like the guiding wind really smartly and surviving from the Kalia there. But the turtle went in on the side of Team C3 Merakis, and the fights coming in on the and the victorious coming out are the C3 Merakis as well. They are leading in the goal with the 2K goal lead coming
Oh.
in as Hayabusa will be taken out. Oh, Ash TZ, what are your thoughts on this fights now?
Got the tier, then Hayabusa come up. 3-man was there. Was not a good choice from him. I mean, I will not say it was really not a good choice, but he will be taken down as well. But in the meantime, Super M got down. 1-for-1 trade, but it was a roamer for a jungler and a tier as well. So I think C3 Meraki is still having the heavy side, or you can say a upper hand for them. But here we are. The replay is on. If you can see the replay is about how the game was going on. The Harith versus the Hayabusa. It was insane at the point. Harith just went behind. Feather Strike comes up and managed to take down that Ranger. Then managed to take down. Okay. The live feed was giving us a little bit of joy because on the top lane, the Granger managed to bust down two more. Two down from the side of Team C3 Meraki. A nice start, you can say, for them as well, for Yamaesports. Ugi Shadowkill comes up, but as Zeph mentioned, I mean, that Panda is a little bit tanky. You cannot take him down easily, Hayabusa.
I mean, like he is known as the Dragon Warrior for a reason, you know. He is a master. He is a teacher. I mean, like a disciple here. But we can see the
Okay.
Khadita going in.
Yo, Kadita going in. Forza got down, and with that heavy spin coming up, Hilda will be taken down easily with that. Curtain calls coming up. The turtle being on, Hilda being down is a kind of, you can say, announcement that we can have this turtle as well. Second turtle goes to Team C3 Meraki. First one goes to Team Yamaesports, but the third one will be uncontested. It will be a free one, a free pass of Turtle EXP for the side of C3 Meraki. They managed to take it down. Ugi Shadowkill comes up. We'll be going back with the Quad Shadow. Salmon Force also got used. A lot of, you can say, resources burned down. Feather Airstrike comes up, as well as she will be flown away because she knows that if the position will be cleared, she can get down as well. But right now, the main thing is macro lead, as well as we're not gonna talk about the micro lead because it's not a lead right now in the micro. It's you can say a tie, but the macro. Talking about the macro is in the hand of the side of C3 Meraki.
Yep, definitely. I mean, the amount of tournaments they've been playing, the communication, the synchronization must be at the top notch here, especially with the mention you said there, and we can see the heavy spin going in.
Heavy spin is right now giving heavy damage. Tsunami slams comes out, boom bam onto the Akai. Gliding wind just saved obviously Akai from the death, but before that we just saw a mage for mage. When Kadita goes down, we saw Hayabusa went for a quad shadow with the Ugi onto that Forza, managed to take him down, but the blue buff will be a price they has to pay onto that Akai. She is like that real panda, that Po, who is eating every momos from the side of obviously Yamaesports. I mean, he is not giving anything to them. That's the whole thing. He's eating everything. If you have, I mean, I don't know if you have seen that movie in English or Hindi. That was a thing, Mushi Ungli Ki Pakad. I remember that
Oh, yeah,
thing.
I do remember the line. Those were the funny days, you know. But still, we can see the quad shadow going in, and the shadow kill might happen there.
Yeah.
A kill. The crank secures
That
the
was a
kill,
great
but the gang
combo.
was the follow up coming in.
That was a great combo from the Master and Disciple. That Kadita managed to bust down that Forza. And here you go, guys. I mean, CC, here you go, guys. The Forza is right now backing off as the whole team is backing off as well. 2 seconds for the Lord. The first Lord into the Land of Dawn. A big one. Whom do you think gonna have it, bro?
In my opinion, with the EXP lead, not the EXP lead, I mean like the team lead coming in on the side of Team C3 Meraki, they should have a lead on the Lord fight as well, since they can go for a long Lord fight and make the enemies wipe out. I mean like Yamaesports get wiped out, or they can get the Lord straight and go for the pushes there. But let's see what the Retro Battle is going to say here.
Yup, Tsunami Slam once again comes up. Lord at a very, oh my goodness, managed to take the Lord. Rangers got down, Feather Airstrike comes up, but a very bad positioning from the Forza. But Harith will not leave anybody. Managed to take a double kill. CC managed to take that one. Only 2 members are there. Hilda right now running up, but will be slowed down. Okay, Rivera, can he go? Okay, he managed to go back. He managed to escape into the den. But now, blessings being up, tears being up for the side of C3 Meraki with the Lord coming on to them. It will be a great thing, but I don't know if Yama can defend their base.
It is looking in a really tight. I mean, like Yama Esports are in a really tight position here since they can't go towards the back line. They can't damage the front liners as well. It is looking really bad, and it is a really tight position for Yama Esports. If they can't do anything, it won't be good. I mean, like they need to get a good set here on the back lines.
Okay, blessings being off as I told you, but Rush comes up, Matilda got down, super image was, and right now Panda is a sliver of HP, managed to back down, no, it was Ogi Shadowkill who just got that Panda out, and in the meantime we can see that Hilda got down easily, with the first coming on to the Kadita, 2-man down from each side, but the Granger will be there, defending the Lord as well as the base for Yama Esports. Yama are still in the game, they want to win this game, otherwise the next game will be a little bit heavy for them because it will be C3 Meraki's match point game. They will be boosting with confidence after winning this game. But looking at the scenario, I can say one thing here. That is, Yama is right now not, in that mood to win. They are not going straight on fights. More than they are defending from the beginning. Whereas Hayabusa is an early game hero, can go for that early game fights, early game damage. They didn't went for that. Feather Airstrike comes up once again. I'm not sure about this Farsa. Her positioning is a little bit, you can say, not good.
Definitely the especially with the feather airstrike being used so recklessly, that's the bad part about the Farsa as well. It's giving me the red flag vibes here, but let's not talk about the red or green flags here. We can see the fights coming in from both the teams, but the 2-kill lead coming in for the C3 Merakis here, with the slight goal lead as well. Not a slight goal lead, it's a 4K goal lead, but as we can see in the replay here, the immense fight, we can see the Kadita going towards the back and especially catching the super im there, but the Harriet going in, almost killing the Grandeur, but he'll be surviving as Hayabusa takes out Akai and CC takes out the Hilda there. The fight, it looked really intense, but the Kadita being taken out as well. The fight, it was a really close call, especially for the Yama Esports. They could have been taken down, but the Grandeur surviving on the little HP. That was the slightest glimpse of hope for the team Yama Esports there.
Obviously, you guys can, go to the Play Store and can download the Metaninja app as well, and you'll be able to get all those tournament infos. But before that, now the tournament infos is about the Yama Esports and C3 Meraki. Is the last chance to get a ticket onto the finals to fight the Imperial Champions, that is IGN, waiting over there. Okay, Circling Eagles comes up, heavy spin as well, but couldn't find the way onto the wall. Zavin burst, oh my goodness, the burst is coming up. Kadita with the mid burst, but got caught down. Oh my goodness, Harris got a double kill. Feather Strike, 1 second comes up, Wookie Shadow kill as well, but will be not managing to take down anybody. 3-mans got their way into the base, but the Lord is totally open. That will be a free pass again for C3 Meraki.
Yeah. Exactly, 0 casualties coming in on the side of Team C3 Merakis here. That was exciting fight coming in with 2 members going down on the side of Team Yama Esports. Yeah, that's not a fair trade since C3 Meraki, they got 2 of your members down alongside a Lord coming in. That's gonna be a really heavy pressure coming in on the Yama Esports with the Lord marching down towards the top lane side as the fight and the pressurize, they are sinking the lane this time. C3 Merakis, they are taking the fight seriously now, Ash TZ.
Obviously, they know that this is their opening. They can take on the game. They can go for that match point game in the next game. And they will be sitting in the passenger seat, not into the driver's way. Because if they win this match, they need only 1 game for them to claim that ticket onto the finals. But now, claiming the turrets is the first priority. Coming out from C3 Meraki, will be getting the inhibitors out, as well as going for the fight. Lord emerging into the base. The crown is open right now. So, okay, the Kalea goes in, but the heavy spin comes up as well. They're targeting the base, they're locking the base, and they will be getting the throne. They will be getting the crown as well, because the crystals popped up. The game number 3 goes to the side of C3 Meraki. Match point, they will be entering. That is number 4 game. Zeph, number 4 game is going to be intense. What's your feel for it?
Exactly. Now we can see Yama Esports not being in the driver's seat. They will be in the pilot seat of the plane that is sinking down, that is going down, into the mountains. That's going to be a really amazing fight. Let's see how Yama Esports will be able to make it come back, or is it going to be a sweep coming in from the C3 Merakis here?
Okay, sure. Before that, we'll be taking a short break, guys. So be there, be with us, don't go anywhere. Fourth game is coming up, the match point game.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, there is no break.
I mean, okay, sorry. I thought there was a break, but it's no break. So let's talk about the game, guys. Zeph, everything was great for Yama when we are talking about the draft. They got the
Yes,
Hayabusa, they got another burst as Granger, they got another burst as Kadita, they got a healer
exactly.
that is a Kalea, they got a burst, not a burst, but you can say yeah, burst fighter, fighter EXP who can give a little bit of you can say the
Shield
vision
of
as
damage
well
is coming
because
in. Yeah,
he
but
can
vision and
maybe
shield damage coming in.
well, yeah. So what just happened? Why did they just fall down? Before that, your draft is on. Let me first say that what will be the draft. Before that, you can tell me what just goes wrong for Yama.
The Yama Esports, you know that Hayabusa is a early game. Like he needs the early game snowball here, but he wasn't able to do anything. Sadly, due to the Akai standing up front for his team, taking all the damages here. So that was a really crucial part coming in. We need to note it down. And for the Kadita, Kadita did went towards the back line here, but she was only able to catch one or two members here as the other members they were already super fed there and they weren't able to do anything. So that's the downfall which took Yama Esports down there. But Ashley, a fun fact about C3 Meraki is here. They went down because of IGN towards the lower bracket here, and they are going back. If they win this, they are going back to face off IGN for the revenge battle here.
Okay, I mean, you are saying that they're giving their sweat and blood just to meet the Imperial team, that is the OGs, IGN, into the final. A mecha statement that no, we're not the newbies, we are not the underdogs, we are here to take over the top dogs. Let's see who gonna be
Exactly.
the top dog, who gonna be the underdog, because this match is between Team Yama versus Team C3 Meraki. A game match, you can say, because two games are there, but this is a match point for C3 Meraki. So I'm saying this as a one game match for C3 Meraki. If they wins, the golden ticket for the grand finals will be there. And in the meantime, draft is on. Phobius, Moscow, same pretty bands from C3 Meraki, whereas Yama is going for the Ishan Shin. I mean, Ishan Shin is, I told you, it's a rationalized pick. Both junglers from both these sides can take it up. It's a double S tier, has a less counters, so it's a good pick. So he should be in the ban list. Again, banning that Bakshia. Respect towards Super Im.
Exactly, the anti-heal monster coming in, as well as for the YSS, the global vision coming in, as well as for the really quick farming alongside. We can see the C3 Miraki banning off the Mosque of the annoying once again, as well as for the Phobius being banned off. Ashley, what do you think? How the bans are already looking up?
Bans are pretty good, bro, because I mean, I can't say anything on the bans because it's like the previous set. They are banning the same heroes, and a fun thing about the BO5. I mean, I always say this to my co-caster. That is, whenever a BO5 game is on, you kind of knows the draft of the team because the first game is I mean, you can say a bait game from any
Yeah.
side. Then the second game they goes for the same heroes which they are, I mean, a lot in confident. And then in the third game, they tries to take out some new trump cards which they can play on as I mean new one, which is hidden from the opponent's side. So maybe that's the reason they're trying for this. Yama Esports going for that Harith ban. It was a Harith, notorious Harith in the last game. We just managed to busting down, melting down Yama members. But now Uranus was way open in all this talks. So we're gonna see that region god, the god
Bro,
of
yeah,
region will be there. That is the Uranus onto the EXP. Who will be coming on a CC?
it should be a CC to be countering Uranus here, since Alapu cannot counter Uranus in the EXP lane here. But we can see the Lancelot as well as the Gatot coming in, the Phantom Execution as well as for the AOG coming up.
Yep. AOG. Gatot Kacha is kind of a roam pick. I feel like that. They went for that Gatot because if they wouldn't have went for that, then C3 Meraki I mean Super Im is a good Gatot player. So he could have got the Gatot as well. I mean, all the perks onto one side will obviously, I mean, bit of, you can say, disappointment into the face of Yamaesports. So that may be the reason they went for the Gatot, but Gatot into the EXP in this meta against the Uranus. I'm not happy for it.
Exactly, but we can see C3 Meraki will be locking into the Khadija here as Zenny, not the Zenny, the ASAP Kyle will, or not ASAP Kyle, who is the jungler? I am expensive, will be going for that as Fredrin here. That's gonna be a really complex picks coming in, since they will require a really high macro coming in, but we can see the counter coming in already, the carry being picked off for the counters of the tankiness coming in for the C3 Meraki here. What do you think, Ash TZ? Do you think Yama Esports already win with the carry pick?
No, I'm not sure about it, because you can say one more thing, that this carry can be easily uh, counter in the meta going on, but with the tanky picks, you can say it's kind of 50-50 for Yama. But I really wanted Yama to win this match, because what's better than a fifth game?
Yep, exactly. We can go for the fifth game here, but let's see what the Yama Esports are cooking with the carry here. Since the Kadita was already picked off there, and it is a really good thing to be bursting down the carry here. But let's see what the bans are going to be. We can see a Grandeur being banned off for the Yama Esports. They don't want a Grandeur for the C3 Meraki here, as the glue also will be banned off. So, see, Ash, what do you think about the bans coming in now?
Yeah, good ban, good ban. Matilda was a great pick. When the Fedrin is there, they ban the Matilda. Granger can easily counter the carry. They ban the Granger. They just done the homework beautifully. But from the side of Meraki, they also went for that Blue and CC. Both of the heroes can be a potential threat towards that Uranus. If the Gatot is not going for EXP, then that's a good ban. If the Gatot is going for the EXP, that's a West ban, because they can go with a good roam right now. A lot of roam is open. Vexi, that means if Vexi is there, a Caramella can come up from Yama Esports and can be a good combo with the Vexi as well as Carry. Carry have a true damage, And a
Yeah,
Caramella can
exactly.
fit it well. Oh
Ooh,
my goodness. Oh
look
my
at the
goodness.
global
I'm
heat
right
coming
now.
in.
This is insane going on. Natan onto the goal, and the Florin with the Fedrin. Florin Fedrin in
Exactly,
combo.
exactly.
This is good. Utility with a hill. I mean, you can say they call it Infinity Hill. The Aura can
Exactly.
produce Infinity Hill. So Infinity Hill versus whom? A roamer or a EXP? Who is coming in? If a EXP is coming in, I will suggest a Ruby, or maybe
Ruby.
Asthma. Asthma can be a good pick as here. You are
Yep,
going to fight
absolutely.
a immortal reason god. Okay, no, they are going with the
Oh
burst now. They're
my,
going
they
with the
went for
edit.
the edit. I mean, like the drafts being completed here, we can see a global heal, especially alongside the Uranus. It's gonna be an unkillable duo coming in for the C3 Meraki, and for the Yama, we can see Edit being in the last pick. I'm not sure about Edit there. They could have gone for a Ruby, they could have gone for a Lapu, they could have gone for a Yuzong as well. But the edits, but let's see what the Yama esports are cooking though. Ash, what do you think about the drafts here now?
It's good. It's good. I mean, 50-50 once again. I will kind of rely on the viewers. Viewers, what do you think? Who is taking on the game? After the draft is on, you can see it from here. If you are onto Yama side, let's just write the Yama. If you are thinking C3 Meraki, you can write C3M. I'm reading your comments. But about me, I feel like it's a game of Yama. They got the carry, the true damage dealer. They got a Vexi as well. I feel like they can take on the game number 4. And by God grace, we can have the 5th game decider, which all of us
Yep,
want in real.
definitely. We
Right
all want to
now,
see a game
ladies
5
and
coming in.
gentlemen, welcome back to the Land of Dawn in the Metaninja series. That is Metaninja opening series, launch series. We are here for the game number 4 in this BO5 series between Team C3 Meraki versus Team Yama Esports. One team will be going into the glory, will be going into the grand finale. Who it will be, that's the biggest question. But right now, already the pokes are coming up from Yama side.
Yep, we can already see the pokes coming in. The Yama Esports, they might go for a little aggressive fight coming in, a really early rotation for Vexana here. But since since they already have a really huge advantage on the points here. C3 Meraki, they can go for a chill pick and the draft here. But since Yama Esports, they are at the edge, they need to get 2 more victories while C3 Merakis, they are chilling on the 1 point needed there. They need to play really aggressive. They need to make every single snowball coming in for the use here. So it's gonna be a really fun match to be seeing, with where one side is going for the calm and really huge advantage coming in, whereas for the one team they are in a really pressurized situation there.
A broken meta Lancelot against a Fedrin who is a great counter of Lancelot. This is the biggest question they need to answer in this match. If they can answer it, they can take on the game for themselves. Right now, we can see a potential gank at the EXP lane, but will not be, doing much. But from the side of Yama, they will be ganking onto that goal lane, which we got used. Okay, managed to escape with a recall. I thought Nancy will be getting a kill on the game on the first 2 minutes.
Yep, as well as I thought that ASAP could have gotten a kill there, but since Kadita was there, he needed to retreat, as well as for the turret damage increasing every time he gets hit. So that's a good thing to be happening, since turtle also spawned, but we can see a turtle fight coming in.
I don't feel like they're gonna get the turtle. Retry was on the cooldown. They got used that retry on the MM. A big trade being won, and now the reason god Zenny is going onto the 3-man. Lancelot being there. Can they take the blue buff? Okay, he managed to take the blue buff. Kadita going inside, but getting busted down by the Edith. A first blood being claimed on right now, going on to the Uranus 3-man. Okay, no, Uranus managed to escape. I will be going behind, but Nathan managed to take out the gold seal.
Look at Nathan, he's just bullying Carrie at this point, juggling around her with his second skill and the all combo. That's a really annoying thing when you are facing Nathan, he can just juggle you around, you won't be able to do anything. But as well as for that, we saw a really one-sided total fight coming in. Uranus went in for the really good zone, but the overextend could have made him die. But as well as for, like how Ash says that he is the god of healing here, he won't be dying at all. But oh, look at that, the burst coming in on Krang there.
What was that? Krang got chunk?
Exactly.
He got chunked down there by Kadita. That was a quick bust coming from Kadita. 1-for-1 trade with the turtle being on for C3 Meraki. And as you said, they got lost in that lower bracket against IGN. So maybe the revenge which is running in the blood right now, hitting up every situation for them. Uranus already started his lane cutting behavior, which is needed by a Uranus player, aggressive nature of Uranus players, and maybe they're going for a potential gank onto the goal lane because they need to shut down this carry. If you don't give the carry the early snowball, she cannot manage to take on the game in the late. This is the real thing you can do against a carry. But right now, River on, that means turtle coming up. AOG got missed onto a Natalia. Kadita's ult as well got vested down. She was about to take on, but Edith just show up her pace at the point. And now the turtle being on, the dance is already started onto the turtle. Fedrin joining the dance as well. It will not be uncontested turtle. The retreat battle will be taken on by C3 Meraki. They're going on to the way. Appraiser's Wraith being on. Vexy at a very less HP, slavering down that Edith, busting up, but Uranus will be joining into the final battle, claiming the kill onto him. The final prize goes to Uranus, as well as a jump scare for that Gatotkacha. Now the Fedrin is going for the red, but he can't get it. Gatotkata is giving a good zone or a vision, you can say, but okay. Got a stun over there. A long, believing, aspiring fight from the side of C3 Meraki.
Exactly, the fight, during the turtle fight, that was a really amazing, like the retry, how Fredrin just went in, used his retry and got it. That was something funny to watch. Oh, look at the fight going in.
Okay, AOG got missed, managed to get the tier as well, but now Kadita going inside, will be getting a kill onto the carry, that is Fredrin, and oh my goodness, the damage from the Nathan, managed to take down Crank, they just bust him down, melt him down, but now, good thing from the Edith. She just used her ult to take down a tier in the bot, but lost a big fight in the top. The trade is totally right now into the hand of team C3 Meraki. Lancelot, Phantom Execution got used, as well as Kadita forcibly used her ult to get a immune at the point. C3 Meraki, 4-1 is the score. Micro, macro, everything in the hand. Only lost a tier in the bot.
Exactly, the only turret they lost is in the bot lane, but they can redeem it for the mid lane turret. They can take a fight here if you ask me, but the blue buff fight is still going on. Well, wait, did the veteran got the blue buff there? I didn't quite see there, but we can see a team fight might happen in the mid lane. No, it'll be a disengage as a team Yama Esports. They are at a huge disadvantage and they don't want to lose any more of their precious gold and EXP here, but the bot lane first tier might be taken out by Nathan here.
He got the blue, but wasted his retreat. Now the turtle coming up. I don't feel like it will be an uncontested turtle because they know that retreat is not there for 15 seconds. So maybe they can go for the turtle. Okay, 1 second. Retreat again back. Let's see again who is winning the retreat battle, but no, they're kind of forcing onto that carry. Managed to take him down. Okay, Appraiser's Wraith comes up, burst as well from the Natan. In the meantime, in the mid lane, we saw a beautiful fight. A burst comes up onto the Vexi. Vexi got down. Edith right now coming up with the ult, but Natan is forcibly bursting him down as well. 2 men down. AOG comes up once again onto a Natalia in the bush. But there you go, the turtle. Uncontested one, a free one for the side of C3 Meraki. They managed to take the turtle. Gatokacha being there, retreat forcibly used. Right now, Pedrin versus Gatokacha 1v1. Super aim. Not super aim. It's actually Crank versus the Pedrin. Okay, Crank needs to go back, but Pedrin is not stopping himself. He is inside the turret. This is what you say bully. He's bullying Crank at this point. Nobody is coming off. Kadita hiding in the bush. Not take down the tanky Edith. Stuns comes up from Florin. Long pursuing battle, which you can say resulted onto the side of C3 Meraki. Last kill got by Nathan.
Oh, the damage coming in from the Nathan was impressive though. He just went in, swept the kill on carry and just came back. But look at that. Oh, the Crank got melted in the back there. The killing spree coming in on Kadita.
GG. Everything is going in the hand of Team C3 Meraki right now. Edith already used her ult, got a little bit of immune, but Nathan from the behind can manage to bust down anybody in the front, you can say. But right now, okay, Vexi got a kill onto the Nathan after all. The shutdown was there. Second kill for the side of Yamaesports. Even though there is a 4K lead, they got a kill in this time, but will it be much for Yama? Can they make their comeback at this moment? After losing all the tiers in the top, in the mid, in the bot as well?
Yep, they did lose in turret now as well as for the goal and the kill lead coming in. Team C3 Meraki, they are leading in every single thing we can think of right now. The micro, the macro, the turrets, the pushes, the kills, the goal, everything. But we can see Kyle going in for the brute force here. Okay, so Kyle is going for the defensive, the hybrid build coming in. But as we can see, Nathan, man, he's already so fed. He can go in, melt anyone and just come out. But Zenny, being the annoying healing god, he will just go in, zone out anyone and just come out, like it's like, you just hit me, I will go in, I will harass you anyways, and I will be coming out without being harmed at all. That's the motto of our Uranus here.
But now we can see the fight being on, and the Lord Dance is also being on. Okay, the Eternal Guardians comes up, give a little bit of vision, but I don't feel like Team Yamaesports will be contesting this Lord. A free Lord goes to C3 Meraki. 9-2 score still on. Oh my goodness. In the meantime, in the mid lane, we just missed that off-cam burst onto that Vexi.
Like, Kadita is doing a lot of things, she is melting down the Crank, the main front line being taken down, as well as for the backliners are not safe anymore. Man, Nox needs to chill out on that Kadita, man. He is going in, he's going all out on the Yamaesports. He's showing no mercy anymore. But we can see Lancelot going in.
Okay, Lancelot right now going in as well as, but he can't get the kill onto the Uranus. And in the meantime, Cranks comes up. They managed to get a tier in the bot. Lord is right now giving a little bit of opening in the top. They are going for the Lord. They can easily defend it down, but no. Before that, we're going to see a little bit of poke from that Uranus as well. Lord emerging into the inhibitor. Can it be defend? Okay, carry is right now melting down the Lord, as well as the inhibitor will be safe. Blazing Mean on will be off soon by these minions entering into the inhibitor in the mid. Okay, chunky minions that you can say the meta minions or Lord minions are right now going inside the turret. Okay. That was surprise from the Khadija. Managed to get down. Frank once again. Natan goes with the ult. Managed to take down Edith. Okay, the ult just said. I mean, Eternal Guardians popped up, but it couldn't stop that Nathan, and he managed to escape back.
I mean, like, just look at the crank being melted every single time. He's not letting the air go out of it. I mean, like, he's not letting any breath come in. But look at that gang coming in. I mean, like, the fight coming in.
Yes, and they will be getting the inhibitor out on the top side, as well as you can say this is not the end. I think one more Lord will be taken if they wants to end the game. But before that, Yama is going on to 4-man. Okay, Fedrin is right now getting a lot of damage from the turret, but Crank is on there. He is okay, managed to get down that edit. That's Nathan is giving a lot of damage. Khadija enter inside the base, managed to take down the Vexy, and in the process, we saw Lancelot falling down as well. Minions right now going inside the base. Only 2 members of Yama. He lost the hope. Recall spamming already started. They need to defend the base. They know they have to do it. But before that, carry got buzzed down from the Nathan, as well as Crank will be taking out a double kill from C3 Meraki. Recall spams already started. All tantrums already started. They will be taking on the victory. They will be taking on the crown. And as well as the crystal will be popped up. They'll be getting the golden tickets towards the grand finale.
The fights, man. Those were the amazing fights coming in from C3 Meraki. They did not let any members of Yama Esports take any breath, and they went in. They swept in. It was a 3-2. It was a 3-1 score coming in with C3 Meraki going for the grand finals against IGN. They might be taking the revenge, or will it be another failure for C3 Meraki? What do you think, Ash TZ? In the future, I mean, like, in the grand finals, C3 Meraki, they will be going for the revenge match against IGN this time.
Yup, and with this, I feel like this is the end of the day, the beautiful day in which we saw a beautiful victory from C3 Meraki getting a spot onto the grand finale. Let's see what will happen in the grand finale. Will IGN be the champion, or C3 Meraki, who just got a big, you can say, sell towards the grand finale after defeating a lot of teams in the lower bracket finals as well as semi-finals? They can make their way onto the final or to the champion. Let's see what will happen. But before that, we'll be taking a short. I mean, not the short break. We'll be going
They'll be going
to
out.
off the stream, guys. So thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Peace out.